Just take a ride with me, YouTubers. I do not own the rights to this music. Can't have my joy. Sorry about that, you guys. Take a ride with me here on YouTube. I do not own the rights to this music. We're actually sharing with each other. We are sharing with each other. Can you tell me one or two things that God blessed you with, or something that the devil thought he stole from you and God gave it back to you? Hey. Do you know of a time or something that God blessed you with, and the devil thought he stole it? How? And God gave it back to you, but even more, bigger and better. So let me share my experience. I was homeless at a point in time for a while, and I was just like, when is this going to be over? Like, when is this going to be enough? When am I going to get out of this? God wound up blessing me at a time that I thought it wasn't going to be my time. And he blessed me. He blessed me with a home. And then once I got in a home, I wasn't worried because I was already settled in my mind that, okay, you know, no furniture, didn't have any beds or anything. So I was like, all right, Lord, you know I need. So somebody contacted me, wound up with chairs. We moved in, the house already had a kitchen table, so didn't need a kitchen table. There's a couple of things that I'm still waiting on the Lord for to bless me. Not that I'm not doing the work to get it, because I am, but that's just one of the things that God done for me amongst numerous things that I can remember. And you know, sometimes when you lose things in life or things happen beyond your control, you be like, oh goodness, you know, when is it gonna get better? And when you least expect it, things start happening. Yeah. So that's just something I experienced. Um, one one moment in my life. And you know, it's hard out here in these days. You either got to go to school and level up in your education, or find somewhere you could grow to make ends meet, because it's hard out here. Hi, my YouTubers. Just take a ride with me and let's talk. I'm just riding, being thankful, remembering the blessings that God gave to me, and that He keeps continuing to do for me. You know, sometimes you sit back and you meet people, or you know of people, or you know people who may be going through a lot and experiencing a lot, and it seems like that they don't never get a breakthrough. Or you be wondering sometimes about yourself, when are you going to get a breakthrough? But I want you to know that God is still God and God is still faithful. And I was saying on one of my other videos earlier that God's time is not our time. God ways on our ways. So we have to remember that in the midst of us going through different things in our lives and everything we go through, it's not always a trial and it's not always a tribulation. Some things are just tests. And I remember a couple of times going through a certain amount of tests or going through certain tests, I had to remind myself that God is still who He say He is. He's awesome. He's wonderful. He's the all-knowing. He's omnipotent. Omnipotent. I do not own the rights to this music. Please like, subscribe, share, and drop your comments down below. Um, Sometimes we can have things happen to us in life, and it sways us away from God. Just like this song is saying, the storms in my life may keep on raging. In my life, in your life. And the storm may even have you in the waters where it's going to toss you to and fro. I don't know. I just think we should keep the faith. Because I'm telling you, that serpent, that devil, he's going to try every chance he get. He's going to try it. And we got to also remember that God also has to give him permission to give us these tests that we have to go through. And we may sway. We're not going to always think of God first when we're going through something or when bad things happen to us. But the will of God is meant to bring us out. I even lose myself in myself sometimes instead of working in looking at things from the spirit. And we're human. And not that that's even an excuse, because I have to remind myself daily of that too. You can't use that you're human as an excuse. Because there's a saying that says, when you know better, you do better. And I like to think sometimes when you know right, you do right. Because sometimes you could know better and still not do better. Or you could know better and try to do better, but every obstacle will be in your way. I even try to teach my kids, and I've raised them to know, and I taught them, and I hope they, and I know that they do sometimes, because all the time they sway too. I mean, we do. Because I think it's in the nature of a human to sway. Because if you were perfect, then you wouldn't be here on earth. But I will hope and pray that when those times come and you snap back into your spirituality and your relationship with God, that things are, they're better. They'll be better. And some people like to say, well, it ain't gonna rain forever. Well, yeah, maybe not, but I like to use that it's not going to stay cloudy forever, because usually cloudy days, people don't like cloudy days. A lot of people like rain. Rain replenishes and renews things and allow things to be able to grow to be birthed or whatever. But I like to say the clouds, like, it's not going to be cloudy all the time. It ain't going to be cloudy forever. Just know that sun has to break through those clouds one day at some time. I know sometimes down here on Earth we may have cloudy days, and the days may go 2-3 days, or somebody may say, oh my God, you notice it's been cloudy all week. And some people who suffer from depression or anxiety, or just certain mental illnesses, if it's one of those type of days and the days turn into weeks, and They be so happy when the sun breaks through, and also the sun, just does something to the skin, and the vitamin D thing, it just make you feel good. And sometimes when it's cloudy and um, the sun is not breaking through, the atmosphere, the environment can seem a little chilly, um, and everybody's just looking for that sun after a certain amount of days of clouds. So I always like to say, well, it ain't gonna stay cloudy all the time, you know. So just know that God is still in the blessing business, still in the working business. God is God, and He's good. I think I said that earlier too. I've been saying it all day because it's truthful, and we need somebody. We need each other just to remind us of that, because some of us are going through things and we be like, I don't want to hear about that right now. I don't want to pray. I don't want to hear about no God right now. And that is the human side. And we have to remember to work from our spirit and see things at a spiritual level, even through the bad and the rough. And don't forget, when you're going through the good and everything is all right, don't forget to continue to give Him praise and know and believe that He's still worthy and able. God is God. God be Godding. God is good. And during this ride, I can't see quite. I'm not trying to show no license plate or anything, but I'm just giving this view so you guys just to enjoy the view of the sky and the wind blowing and the bald trees trying to get bulbs on them and spring shooting through, different trees and the colors, and just it's just a blessing to be able to be above ground and breathe and see this, the colors of springtime. And then when everything starts to get cold and the seasons change and everything crumbles and die back into the earth, at any part of any season, it's great to just see things transform back into the whole circle all over again. It's just a blessing to be up and breathing. Some people can't even get up out their hospital beds and look outside, or get up and open the curtains after the nurse and closed them, and the patient thinking in their head, who can't talk, oh, I want some sun, and even though it's cloudy outside, I want to see the light. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Whoever wake up in the morning and hear you to went to bed, said your prayers, got up, brushed your teeth, washed your face, showered if you need to, want to, have to, and then all from there, it's like all hell breaks loose. And you be like, oh Lord, where God at? Or the devil even asks you, where your God at now? Huh. Tell him you don't worry about where my God at. Those are the times that we need that encouragement, because somebody, I'm sure, needs it today. Somebody needs a friend to talk to. Somebody needs somebody to tell them that they love them and that they care and that they are important. Because we all don't have that. We all don't have that. And I think I came the wrong way. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Yep, I'm just taking this little ride. And one thing, I'm one of those people who are always, I do too much when it comes to helping other people. I just do too much. Somebody else may say that. I'm realizing that the age I am now, and it may be even true, but I hate to see people without anything, because I know what it feels like to be without something and not to have it. So, um, even if I see that you need it or you don't have it or you got it and you acting like you got it, acting like you don't have it, I still try to be one of those people to help. I have a couple of people I helped out, and I'm not saying this to pat myself on the back, but I know a couple of people that I actually helped out And not that I was looking for anything back, but um, look at my son. God been good to him too, and he know it.
Where daddy at?
I don't know. I guess he working.
Hey, yo.
Where you at?
Talk to Ammo.
Uh,
My bad, Donnie. I said, my bad. I was getting in the car. My finger hit the hold button. I want to see what this guy talking about. They gonna be mad if I leave.
Why? They like your work?
Yes, man.
Y'all see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Only thing I do is wait.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to you when what's the name, dummy? When I get in there.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right.